Hi, my name is Mariah Cubano, and I'm a 13-year-old author and activist. From a very young age, I was taught to use my voice to make a positive impact in the world. On June 19, 2020, also known as Juneteenth, was the first time I spoken out for Black Lives Matter. I talked about how I wasn't treated right and how I was getting made fun of for my hair and skin color and how we need to be treated equally no matter what, race or color. During that time, I noticed a lack of children's books with Black characters in them, and I wanted to see books in libraries that looked like me. Not the common books that I read during Black history, but the books like Little Red Riding Hood and Sleeping Beauty. Books so children that could see someone in them. So many people believe that those books didn't exist, but I knew they did because I saw them in Barnes & Noble. With the help of my mother and my little brother, we launched a movement that is called Black Characters Matter, a movement that would bring awareness of the lack of books in the school libraries and make them available to students. We sold Black Lives Matter bookmarks, and with that money and other donations, we were able to raise over $15,000 for our movement. Our mission was shared on a few news stations, newspapers, and word of mouth. With the help of news outlets sharing our mission, we received many donations, books, and money. We created an Amazon wish list that allowed people to choose the books and email them and donate them directly to us. We were able to donate 100 books to all 11 elementary schools in New Britain, Connecticut. We wanted to make sure that the books were visible and easy to find, so we requested books that would have their own section in the school libraries. A lot of students shared with me how they never saw books with Black characters in them before, and how they were grateful to have access to them now. We gave the head of ordering for the school libraries our list that we created, so they continued ordering books that looked like characters that looked like students in New Britain. Because of this, my brother and I received the first Martin Luther King Award from the New Britain Museum. We received acknowledgments from New Britain Mayor and Congresswoman Jahida Hayes. While establishing Black Characters Matter, I realized I wanted to write my own book at the age of 8 because I was inspired of seeing books that looked like me and I wanted to inspire others. So I wrote a book from the poem I spoke on June 19, 2020, titled I've Been Sold. I dedicated the book to my oldest brother, David Cartelli, who passed away on March 11, 2019. And I chose March 11, 2021 to be the date of the release of I've Been Sold. We continued our mission, and while doing so, I continued to write and released my second book on July 25th, 2021 at the age of 9, which is a day that's also meaningful, my oldest brother's birthday. My second book, titled Beauty Begins in Me, speaks about how beauty is within and not what you see on the outside. Schools in New Britain now use my book as a social emotional learning assignment in classrooms. I shared my poem on different platforms of raising money for our mission. I went from reciting my poem on June 19th to Black Characters Matter mission to becoming an author of 2 books by the time I was 9 years old. We continue to give back to our community, as we always did, by hosting toy drives, coat drives, and Thanksgiving drives, uniform drives, and all possible with the help of our community. There are many people in our community who have thanked us for our contributions. And while doing all of this, I was obviously still a student at elementary school called Vance Elementary School in New Britain, Connecticut. I was voted in at my elementary school for school president because I believe that all students should speak out and use their voice for what's right as long as it's respectful and kind. I continue this action to be the president of the middle school at Ethel Walker, where I share people's concerns and opinions by working with the rest of the elected candidates. I believe working as a team enhances the ability to spread the word about what's right in our school community, local communities, and beyond. I am currently working on my 3rd book at the age of 13, titled Use Your Voice, It's Powerful, because I know all that I have accomplished would have been possible without me using my voice. So I leave a message to everyone who is listening to use your voice, it's powerful. Thank you.